Well, guys and gadgets, the results are in, and it's time for us to decide which one of the submissions was of the highest quality. But before we go into that, we're just going to go over the rules. Rule number 1, you've got to tell us which is your favourite Shrek movie and why. Number 2, you've got to say this in 27 words or less. Number 3, they've got to be actual English words. So this first one here, this first submission is from Chef, and he says, Shrek 2 is a cinematic masterpiece. What else is there to say? And what else is there to say, Chef? You had 15 words left over. Clearly, you could have actually made some points to back up your arguments. I do agree that Shrek 2 is a phenomenal film, but yeah, you're just going to have to bring some evidence next time. So this next one is from Nathaniel Leonforte, and as you can see, they're all single letters on their own, and the only single letter words are I and A. This comment does not contain either of those two, so basically we're looking at nothing here. I guess if I was going to include the Italian language, they also have some other words that contain one letter. For example, E and O for and or. So if we were to read it out in that fashion, it would be and, or, and. So yeah, I guess if you put it in Italian there, it's actually very quality, very insightful comment. Make some commentaries about the Shrek series that I've never really thought of before. So great work there, Nathaniel. Alright, the final comment here is from James Miller, and he says, Shrek 2 was by far the superior movie of the series. Shrek 2 stood as an outlier because of, and I'm not going to say that word, Mongo and his thick gingerbread arse. Now that is a very interesting comment. I'm sure I would be flattered if I was Mongo hearing these compliments, but yeah, there's a swear word in this comment, so obviously I'm not going to appreciate it as much just because of that fact. So unfortunately, he had to let some naughty words slip through his tongue, and for that reason, I'm not a big fan of this one. So now it's time to pick which one was my favourite, and honestly, I'm going to have to go with Nathaniel's answer, because, there was some hiccups there. I wasn't sure what language to read it in, but once I realised it was actually in Italian, the message became clear, and now I am locked in. I am certain that Shrek 4 is the best of the Shreks, because, Nathaniel told me, he opened up my eyes. So yeah, I'll be sending you a code for Honeycam Studio. Fantastic game. Hope you really enjoyed playing that one. And yeah, I'll see all you boys in the previous video.